Shalom, brothers and sisters. This is your brother ISRAELITES from the Northern Kingdom, bringing some edification for you Negro, Latino, and Indigenous who are the biblical Israelites. And before I start, I want to give all praise and honor to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham, Rakakadash, that Yahweh, being the name of the Lord, not Jehovah, or God, or Yah, or Ahaya, it's Yahweh, the creator of all, the Ancient of Days. Bahasham is in the name of, and Yahweh Shai is the one you guys call Jesus or the Christ, signally speaking. And we give double honors to elders in GMS who showed us this truth. Shalom to the apostles, the bishops, and to the men down on the highways and byways, giving the 100% truth day and night. Shalom to you and your households. And shalom to the elect of the nation of Israel, Labakar in the Hebrew. They're about to be saved, building the house of David as we speak. Shalom to you. And shalom to the speckled birds among the heathen nations that look like the heathen nations, but return to the house of Israel and are being edified by these videos. Shalom to you. The date today is June 8th of 2025, our hopeful year of salvation and the destruction of the nation of Edom. And we're going to be speaking about the eyes of the Lord. And I saw this image and it kind of made sense. So this would be the ancient Paleo, would be really the Proto-Hebrew for the I, for the letter I, which represents an actual eye. Now don't look at the pronunciation, because these pronunciations are not correct, except for the last one, I, right? Because these are going into the Hebrew that these people created in the 18th century. Okay, the Hebrew we believe, the Lashon Kadash, is not pronunciated that way. Okay, so this would be the I. This is the only vowel sound in the whole Hebrew language, and the ancient image would be, the Proto-Hebrew would be that actual I, and then it went to a circle which represents the I, and then it became this letter here in the Hebrew, the I letter, okay, which is I, which represents what you would call an eye, okay. So this is a spiritual, because I wanted to get an image, okay, about the eyes of the Lord, because I was that was on in the Spirit put it onto me. So this is the verse that I was thinking about. This is Proverbs 15:3. The eyes of Yahweh are in every place, beholding the evil and the good. Right? Because, a lot of people can believe that they can hide from God from doing these things, that He's not looking. But the Lord has eyes everywhere. And we're going to get that verse to support that. Okay? This is the book of Sirach, or Ecclesiasticus, chapter 23, verse 19. Such a man only feareth the eyes of men, and knoweth not the eyes of Yahweh are 10,000 times brighter than the sun, beholding all the ways of men, and considering the most secret parts. So, if you think about the society in the UK, okay, they've been implementing cameras since the 1980s, and I believe nobody has robbed a bank in over 35-40 years. Why? Because there are cameras in every block, in every light. And so when you rob the bank, you're going to get away, and they're going to see everywhere you go. Okay, of course they have helicopters, they have satellite, they have everything. So these Edomites are mimicking, again, trying to be God of themselves, like the eyes of the Lord. Okay, because the Lord could use every person, every animal, and every insect to be looking into our lives, and to look into this world, to this realm, the third dimension, right? And this is what Esau's technology is mimicking. The eyes of the Lord is putting cameras everywhere so that he could be seen, right? What do they call it? Big Brother's watching. But that's mimicking the eyes of the Lord. They're 10,000, right? Are 10,000 times brighter than the sun. And that's why this image really came out. Then I thought it was very important that I use it. And again, the Hebrew characters of the eye, right? But that's the point, brothers and sisters, that the Lord is always seeing what you want to see, what you don't want him to see. And that's why we have to repent. And he's seeing the moves, the final moves of the wicked of this world, the elite wicked of this world. He's looking at their final moves. What is happening as we speak? There are massive riots against ICE, Homeland Security, FBI. They're raiding all these places where these immigrants are going, and the public is not, they're not dumb. This happened once here in the United States in the 1930s, but this is mimicking, World War II Germany with the Gestapo, okay? But these are the same tactics that we have seen that Esau used in the 1930s. They were deporting actual citizens into other countries, which they have done here as well. They have taken people that are United States citizens born here and have incarcerated them and have taken them abroad. But the eyes of the Lord, he's seeing all things. And there's going to be great judgment for these people. The wickedness of these people. Okay? So the wickedness that we do as Israelites, we can repent because the Lord is going to have great, compassion against us. Right? Because this is the worst captivity that we've ever had. We lost our heritage. We lost our God. We lost everything this time. And the Lord is bringing us back, opening that pineal gland. Again, the third eye, if you have eyes to see, right? The third eye to open who we are, to have that faith that the Lord can only give. We're walking by faith here, and a lot of people will say, "How can you adore or follow a God you can't see?" Right? But it's the faith that the Lord has given us that we're walking, and we are following this path because the Lord has put this path, for the elect of the nation of Israel. And we're hoping that we are the hopeful elect. We're not saying we're the elect, that we are the hopeful elect, that we are walking in those right paths, right? And the Lord is watching this. And that's why we're careful in the steps we're making. And of course, we're going to fall, okay? We're going to fall because we're in the flesh and we're in captivity, but we're going to get right back up, okay? And the Lord is going to strengthen us. He's purifying, the elect of the nation of Israel as he's refining the finest gold and silver. Because it said that a man of the Lord was going to be as a wedge of Ophir in the last days. The finest gold, the best gold there is. A man of the Lord is going to be that in these last days. So again, brothers and sisters, if you haven't repented, call upon the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai and repent as an Israelite. Salvation is closer than you believe, and the eyes of the Lord are upon us and this wicked kingdom. Call halal Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, Barakatham, Rakakadash, and he that have ears let him hear. Shalom.